Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Liverpool Career Mode here on FIFA 18. Right, yes, you more observant of you will notice I'm not down in the bottom corner. You'll also probably hear like a slight humming, just, like coming along. That's the fan, and yes, the reason I'm not here is because, well, I'm here, but I'm not down there, is really because it's too hot, and to have the lights on, everything with the green screen, everything like that, it's far too hot, so massive apologies if you expect to see me, but again, this video is kind of just a recap on last season and what we're expecting of the new season. So really, it's not going to be any sort of match gameplay that's going to be involved in the actual video. It's just literally going to be a catch-up of like how season ended, stats-wise, things like that, and then what is going to be happening in regards to the new season, which I will then obviously fast forward to see what our budget's going to be like, things like that. So that is how it's going to like pan out for today's video. So how did it all start? Well, yes, it all started with the Community Shield, didn't it? With a massive win over our rivals, Manchester United. So yeah, next up was obviously the FA Cup, which we won 1-0. We beat West Bromwich Albion in such a tight affair, which it's so like weird. I can understand the way that FIFA works in some regards. That like smaller teams would necessarily get to finals and stuff like that, but nah, they've got to change something there, but I don't know. Anyway, next was, yes, we'll quickly skip past this as fast as possible. Yes, it was Everton who beat us, and there we go. American Challenge Cup, we lost, and that was like our pre-season tournament thing, to Paris Saint-Germain. And then we had the Cup of Europe, which was obviously us being winners of the Champions League against winners of the Europa League last season. We beat Borussia Dortmund 3-0 in that, and this season we won the Champions League in so exciting terms. It was unreal. Like, you've got to watch that video, guys. Go back and watch the one previous to this. It's the last episode of season 4, and yeah, it was an incredible final. Sorry if that score kind of spoils it but still go and watch the gameplay that's involved in it of how that score came about. You know what I mean? An incredible final it was. Okay, Euro League was won actually by Southampton. Wow, the Europa League there won by Southampton. So well done to them. Premier League, yes, we finished on 99 points, 20 points ahead of Manchester United. They were the closest ones to us, actually pushing us all the way until they suddenly started to fade towards the end of the season. We didn't fade, as you can see. We did lose one game, but I'm not too bothered by that, in the fact that we won it comprehensively, and our defensive record was so good. 13 goals conceded in a Premier League season. That's just incredible. But there we go. Wolves, Huddersfield and Norwich were the teams to depart from the Premier League, and we will get to see who's going to be coming up very shortly. But as you can see, they were so far adrift of the rest of the pack. It was nuts, like, I mean. But that seems to be the way on career mode. I don't know if any of you guys have actually noticed that as well. All the teams in the middle, sort of like from around about sort of 6th to 17th, are all fairly close, but the rest of it all seems to be a bit sort of spaced out, which is kind of weird in the way that it like does stuff. But there we go. So that's that. Yeah, back to Community Shield, so nothing else there. Right, on to players. Well, Mbappe finishes top goal scorer for us. 37 appearances, 26 goals, even though he's out injured. He got 9 assists. Was involved in 26 clean sheet matches, so a great season from him. Barco needs to improve. He played, by the looks of it, one of the most amount of, with our forward line, he played the most with 43, but only scored 11. So yeah, that needs to improve, I would say, from Barco. Hoping that he's going to do that this season. Correa, he'll never improve on his stats. He'll stick at 84. He doesn't move from that. But he comes on and he does a job. He performs really well for us. in a much lesser amount of appearances, only 26. He scored 11, so a much better performance from him. New goalkeeper that we're bringing through, youngster, he's gone up by 6, Van der Meer. He's a possibility that we could probably use as our reserve goalkeeper if Lafont does want to push through a transfer, which I can understand that he might. Then we've got Patrick White, who went out on loan for a bit and has come back. He's gone up by 6. He's a pretty good player, to be honest. I think there's going to be too bothered by the fact that Shea Adams is going, because you look at his acceleration, it's gone up by 7. He's up to 90. His ball control is 99. Yeah, dribbling's 92. Short passing 87. Volley's 93, which has gone up by 12. His shot power is 83. His curve is 87. This guy is 20 years of age. I think if he can get his finishing up, which is 75, it's not too bad, you know, then he's going to turn into be quite a good striker for us, to be honest. Big Frank's up by 3. Want to try and get Big Frank further up. I think he's got bags of potential. Could even possibly, I keep saying it, but push him as maybe a centre back. That's something that I hope not necessarily is going to come in FIFA 19, but maybe in like a future FIFA. They've got it in Ultimate Team that you can change the position of a player. Do you know what I mean? We should be able to do that. It happened in real life, and I think because of his height, you know, he's 6'5" or something. The cut doesn't actually say in these stats here, but I'm sure he's about 6'5". I just think it would be ideal if you could just move him into that position. Like, you know, I mean, look at Gareth Bale. I mean, he started off as a left back, and now look at him. Players that are actually going to be coming in are Fabinho, which I got on a free. Rabiot is going to be coming in. I also got him. Did I get him on a free? No, I didn't. 42 million is how much we spent on Rabiot. And Guerrero, he's coming in. Massive amount of money per week, which is not brilliant, but he's going to be coming in because obviously with Salah and Mane and that going. I mean, we've got Williams, we've got Pulisic, we've also got Ben Woodburn now as well. But Guerrero, he can play in numerous positions, as you can see there. He can play left midfield, left wing back, left back. So if David Alaba could possibly go, I could always use him as my left back. Not too sure about, you know, other transfers possibly. I've talked about maybe Andre Silva, but the way that Patrick White is looking, I don't know. We'll see on that one. We might need him though. We might need to bring Silva in. But that's something for you guys to think about. So that's how that finished. We just want to quickly now check on who's coming up from the Championship. Going to be Brighton and Sunderland straight away, and then it's a toss-up between Reading, Fulham, Villa and Burnley to see who's coming up at Brighton and Sunderland, which is kind of weird in the fact that, well, then again we're quite ahead, but they've actually gone down to League One in real life, which is shocking to see that Sunderland are down there. Right, so that is how the season ended. Let's now fast forward and see what our transfer budget and stuff is going to be like for the new season. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. Okay then, guys, right, so this is the pre-season tournament that I've chosen, which is the Asian Elite Cup. Gives us the most money, 10.5 mil. You can see Group B is pretty tough with Atletico Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich, and also then Al Nassr as well. Well, so is our group as well, because look, we've got Juventus and we've got Real Madrid in with us with Al Hilal. But yeah, it's a tough tournament, this one, to see who comes out of it, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. It's something I'm not going to like bore you guys with. It'll be something I'll just play offline, like, you know what I mean, because pre-season tournaments are not that, like, you know, interesting. Plus I've got players out at the Confederation Cup, so but I've still got a pretty strongish side to be able to put out with our new signings in there. Fabinho, Guerrero's in there, Rabiot's on the bench, so yeah, it's still a strongish side. We've got our new club captain for this season is going to be Leon Goretzka. He's going to be the club captain, with Timo Werner being vice captain. That's what I've decided for this season. You guys can obviously comment down below whether you think that's a good choice or not. Just to show you some squad numbers, which I have literally changed for this season, with like transfers and stuff. Lafont staying at 22, Donnarumma staying as 1, Vandermeer's at 12, Frank's at 32, Kimmich staying at 27, Alexander-Arnold is staying at 66, Van Dijk's now moved to number 38, Stefan de Vrij kept at number 5 for now, until he's sold, and then who else? Sula's now took over the number 4 shirt, Jonathan Tah stays at 6, Joe Gomez is down at 43 because he's up for sale. Upamecano's now took over the old Jimmy Carragher, Emre Can number of 23. We've got Malang Sarr staying at number 30, Ryan Sessegnon stays at 13, Alaba stays at 3, Fabinho is number 2, and you're really thinking, what, he's in midfield? But I've looked at Monaco and that's the number shirt he's got. I don't know if that's the number shirt he's going to have when he signs to Liverpool. I have no idea what number shirt he's having, and if any of you guys know any idea what shirt he's having, but I know he wears the number 2 at Monaco, so that's what I've given him for now. If like when we know what his proper shirt is, I'll probably change that. Gallo 26, Pulisic stays at 21, Cousins and Grujic are out at the moment, still on loan. When they come back in, I'll give them numbers. Keita's number 8 still, only because, you know, I've not given it to anyone else and at the moment, so when he's sold it'll just become kind of a retired number for now. It has to be someone, I thought Keita was going to be that someone special, you know, to replace Stevie G, but yeah, not for us anymore. He's going to be going. Jabala's on 29, Lena at 28, Baku at 41. A couple of, like, you know, like I say, Rabiot has picked up, you know, Jordan Henderson's 14 there. Savic stays at 24, Goretzka stays at 15, I think it just suits him, that number. Barco has now changed, I've given him the number 7 shirt, taking that away from Antoine Griezmann. What else? Guerrero's going to take over Mane's shirt of number 19. Max Meyer is going to be our new number 10 instead of Correa, yes, because I just feel that he sits in that role better than and gets more game time than what Correa does, so he is our new number 10, guys. What else we got? Salah staying at 11 until he goes. Williams again, he's staying as number 18. Mbappe stays at 9, Griezmann's at 16 for now until he goes. Gabriel's 96, Timo Werner staying at 25. I think it just kind of suits him, the 25. Correa's switched with Barco, he's got the number 20 shirt for the season, and then to finish it off, then Woodburn with the number 40, but that could all possibly change depending on what you guys think. So yeah, that's that. Let's see what a transfer budget is. 161 mil in the bank. That could be possibly altered there. If we move that to say 75, give us more wage budget, possibly. Not looking at any massive signings, to be fair. I don't think we need it. Like I say, Andre Silva's possible, and you guys might have some ideas of who. I mean, I've got some people still sat here. I mean, I'm looking at Fekir because we're looking at him in real life. I don't think we honestly need him. I really don't. I just think we've got so many good players in that position with Correa, Barco, Meyer. They can all do that role. Even Mbappe, if he wanted to, could even sit back in that role. I'm looking at this defender here from Inter Milan, which is, his name's actually Milan, which is kind of crazy. Skriniar as a centre back. Just waiting for the scout report to come back on him. Does it tell me anything? Nothing at the moment, really. Just waiting for that one to come back. Possibly, I looked at this guy, but he's now gone and signed for Leicester, Martinez. Benassi was looking at as a possible centre midfield, but that was before I signed Rabiot and Fabinho, which I think, you know, our midfield's pretty strong, to be honest. Pavon, I don't know. I mean, he's got good acceleration, he's got good agility, ball control's there, dribbling's there. What do you guys think? Is he worth possibly bringing in. His weak foot and his skill moves aren't brilliant, only 3 stars. He's a possibility, but I think Andre Silva, out of all the people I've got on the list, he is the one that I would possibly look at. What is actually his finishing like? 86, so yeah, it's not bad. He's our possible to come in, you know, to replace Griezmann. That's what I'm thinking. If there's any other suggestions that you think, guys, please let me know down in the comments. But like I say, this video not as long as the others, because, you know, it was just really introducing us back into the new season. Yeah, so, but yeah, still wouldn't mind a like on the video if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. You enjoy the rest of your week, guys. We've got Grimsby coming up on Wednesday, which is going to be exciting. Definitely the Grimsby one is much more exciting than the Liverpool one at the moment, just because there's so much more that's happening there. But saying that though, the last episode of the Liverpool one was immense, so go back and check that one out, guys. I'll leave the video link just above. So there you go, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next video. This is Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.